Okay, guys, so today I'm going on a little bit of a rant, specifically about health insurance and how health insurance is a scam. I'm 25 years old. Nobody ever taught me about health insurance. My parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, nobody mentioned health insurance. And thinking back, it's funny how I can sit in a house for 16, 15 years around people who are 40, 35, 50 years old, parents, aunts, and stuff like that. And some of the most important things in life, nobody ever talked about. Health insurance, money, how to preserve your money, how to invest, the things that really matter. It's like parents always say, go to school, get good grades, be good, do good. Did you have a good day at school? All of that is trash. It's trash. Especially moving forward, it's trash. If you got kids, talk to them about investments. Talk to them about the right attitude to have throughout the day and carry through life. Talk to them about health insurance. Like, these things matter when you get older. And it's a vicious cycle, especially in the Black community. It's a vicious cycle of people just fumbling through life, learning. Obviously, there is an aspect to that in everyone's life. You have to go through life, you have to fumble through life, stumble through life, essentially. But goodness gracious, talk to me about something that is pertinent. The pertinent information in life, let me know that. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about all this other crap that has filled 15 years of my existence and relationship with you. And not blaming my parents or anything like that, but I'm just saying, goodness gracious. That's the important nugget that you want to let somebody know when they're leaving the house. When I left the house at 20 years old and I moved to New York on my own, I had no idea, because the job that I took in New York, they had health insurance. I didn't understand. I did not understand. And it's partially my fault, because I should have looked into it more, but I didn't know to look into it. So long story short, health insurance is a scam, and it's necessary, and it sucks. Not for me, the financial part of it, but all of the freaking hoops you got to jump through. All of the hurdles and barriers, and just like with home insurance or auto insurance, you think you're covered, and then they find a loophole. Or you go to the doctor and, this specific thing is not covered under this subsection. It's just like, dude, why? I pay a certain amount every month for, let's say, auto insurance or health insurance, or I exchange my money for a reasonable service or reasonable coverage. And then it's like when crap hits the fan or anything goes down, your car gets vandalized or broken into or stolen, they're going to look for any reason. They're going to look under all the rocks to find any reason to deny your claim. Health insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance. It's really sickening. And one of the dreams and goals of mine is to create a health insurance company that is genuine, just honest. And in college, I was looking at developing an app to do just that, to where you can adjust your coverage percentages and set the amount that you want to pay every month. So if you have a dog or something, you have pet insurance, and then you have auto insurance, home insurance, pet insurance, dental, whatever. You can bundle it all into one, and you can kind of like a slider adjust your coverages and set up appointments accordingly. Now, with my system, you would have to, let's say if you had a surgery, or let's say your dog got hurt or something like that and he needs surgery, you would have to schedule that a month out, 2-3 weeks out, in order to get that done if it's not urgent, But I'll get there. But going back to today, man, it's absolutely frustrating being an adult. And I thought, man, I'm doing pretty well as an adult. But it's the bureaucracy, all of the hurdles, all the hoops that you gotta unnecessarily jump through, stressed. I'm on the phone about to blow up talking to a lady who was so polite to me. She was so polite to me. But I'm pissed because I'm trying to decipher what she's saying to me, because she's saying something to me without really saying something to me. In terms of, I'm basically asking her, so if I wanted to buy health insurance on July 1st or July 23rd or just some random day throughout the year, you're telling me I couldn't do that? And she's just beating around the bush like, oh yeah, of course you can. But you know, this and that, and then you have to look at this, and then you have to look at the Affordable Care Act. And I stopped her right there. I was like, I don't care about the Affordable Care Act. I don't need the Affordable Care Act. Some people do, you know, but me, I don't need it. I will pay you money for your services. And then I asked her, if we can't get this done, give me some references of businesses that I can go to or companies I can go to and get some freaking insurance. And then she's holding up on that like, well, obviously she doesn't want to lose the money for her company and stuff like that. I'm just like, then why make it so hard? Why make it so hard? So I'm waiting on her to call me back. If they can't do anything, I'm going to just get a refund. And like LeBron said, I'm taking my talents elsewhere. Taking my talents to South Beach, you know, figuratively speaking. But yeah, it sucks. So I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about that. And parents, do tighten up. Like, give your kids some real thorough information that's going to carry them through life. Stuff that matters. How to make money. Teach them about money at a young age. And then people love to say, oh, money isn't everything. Of course it's not everything, but what can you do with no money? You can't live, and it's hypocritical to say that. It's disingenuous. People say money isn't everything. Where are you going to stay? What you going to drive? What are you going to work for? Who are you going to work for? What college you want to go to? What do you want to eat tonight? You see what I'm saying? So if got any parents, instill that in your kids. Teach them about money. Teach them about how to make money. Teach them about how to preserve money. Teach them about real money. Gold, silver. Teach them about insurance. There is many upsides to insurance premium, like life insurance. You can basically pay into it. Let's say I'm 25, I pay $200 a month in health insurance. If I pay that for 10 years, let's say I build up $20,000 in my, paid in, I can take out a loan against my own life insurance. But nobody knows that. Why? 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, leaders in the community. Why? Why do we not know this? So, yeah, I had to talk to you guys about that because it's extremely frustrating. And it's just dumb. It's stupid. A couple of times a day, I stumble along something that's absolutely stupid, absolutely dumb. And I say to myself, man, that's the stupidest thing I've seen all day. And I had that moment. I was going good, even keeled throughout the day. I didn't have any absurdly stupid situations arise. But I just thought to myself, this takes the cake. This might take the cake for the year. Might take the cake for, 6 months of the stupidest things that I've dealt with. Health insurance. You got that prize. The stupidest thing that I've seen all day. Just absolutely stupid. And so adulting is hard. Being an adult is hard. And it's just getting harder. Inflation, wages, prices on houses, cars, everything. It's dumb. And for those kids who got out of high school, looking for a job, not sure what they want to do, what world are they walking into? What environment are they walking into? It's not the same environment that it was 3-4 years ago. And 3-4 years ago, it was kill or be killed. Now it's get down or lay down. And it sucks, man. The people in the generations of the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, they just kick the can along, down the road, not looking out for the people behind them. Not looking out for America. Not looking out for our nation. Not protecting the integral values of America. Now look, Now look at our offices. Look at Chicago, Philadelphia, LA. Look at these places. Look at what you have done. You watching this video, because you're responsible, I'm responsible, some more than others, but look at the monster we have created. And we're telling our kids, boy, when I was your age, I bought my first house at 26. Yeah, dude, because a house was like 130 grand in 1990. And wages were the exact same as they are today. Probably better. So I was looking at a story, and this girl, she was on TikTok, and she was showing the lake behind her parents' house. Now, both of our parents were school teachers. They both graduated college, became school teachers, 30 years as teachers, retired. Beautiful lakefront property. Those days are gone. The days of just picking a career and staying in it and, building. Now, there are some careers, but dude, with the way AI is moving, it is going to be tough. A lot of these accounting positions, finance, even real estate, loan applications, fast food, auto assembly, nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. And that's crazy that we got kids going to school today getting $100,000 in student loans, 80 grand in student loans, 200 grand in student loans, 20 grand in student loans, 20 grand at 6%. If you're fresh out of college, that's a lot of freaking money. And if you're making minimum payments, you're probably gonna pay triple that by the time you get done paying it off. So it's terrible. Lucky for me, I was able to get rid of my student loans. I had about, I want to say $18,000. Graduate, I had to start paying on it December of 2019. But here we are in 2023, and vamoose, my student loans are gone. So glory to God for that I got them out of there, those student loans. I don't have to deal with that. But there are people, man, some of you may be watching this video, 10, 15, 20,000, 30, 40, 45, 50,000, 70, 80,000 in student loans. And if you're not making those payments, I think come January 1st, it's going to start hitting your credit report. If you didn't make the payment October 1st, November 1st, and December 1st, eventually it's going to start hitting your credit. And obviously you have the Biden 12-month thing, but guess what? Starting October 1st, it already started accruing interest. You're just digging a deeper hole for yourself. So you need to figure out a way to make some more money to pay those things off. And I know I say this. I know it's hard. I know, especially going and getting employment, trading more hours of your day for money, more than you already are doing. It's exhausting. This economy is exhausting. And this is coming from a person that I consider I'm doing pretty decent for I'm doing great. I'm doing excellent. I'm gonna be candid. I'm doing excellent for a 25-year-old. But it is hard. It is hard. So all of my people going through financial struggles, I empathize with you, because everything just keeps going up. Everything just keeps going up. And there's no end in sight, because we keep devaluing the currency. We keep printing more money. Biden, 106 billion more to Ukraine, 14 billion to Israel. I'm sitting back like, are y'all seeing this? I've never seen anything like this before. It's like they're crashing the economy on purpose. And it didn't just start with Joe. Okay, this has been going on for centuries, generations. It's a plan. And if you believe in Christ, you understand what it's all leading to. But goodness gracious, man. Can we get a little elbow room? Can we, you know what I'm saying? Can I live? it's completely ridiculous. So health insurance is a scam. Most forms of insurance is a scam. Not all. Auto insurance is pretty solid from my experience. But boy, you better not be at fault. You better not be at fault. I'll tell you that much. So it's like, man, we're trapped in this prism. Prism of premiums. Premium here, premium there, pay for this, pay for that. And then when crap hits the fan, they're going to look for any reason under the sun to deny you. Any loophole. Does that sound fair? And obviously it's capitalism, but we should be able to take our money elsewhere. But the thing is, with like TV, you got, with American TV, you got 6 companies that control all of the channels. 6 companies that control all of the channels. We have the illusion of capitalism. We have the illusion of choice. But in actuality, there is none. And the only thing that's going to help you escape this is making more money. It's a crazy game, ain't it? It's a crazy game. I'm just ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. I am. But don't give up just yet. Keep fighting. And do what you gotta do. Do what you can until you can do what you want. Do what you gotta do now. It's hard. And it's only gonna get harder. But you gotta keep fighting, right? What are you gonna do? Lay down? Stay in your car with your family? Stay on the street corner? Those are all options. Not for me, but those aren't good options. So in closing, health insurance is a scam. It's trash, but it's necessary. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of things. And I'm pretty honest. I'll tell you if I don't understand something. But after me trying to understand why something is the way that it is, I got a pretty good head on my shoulders. If it just sounds like bull crap, a bunch of hoops to jump through, needless hurdles, you gotta ask yourself why. And the same procedure or even prescription in America, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times what it costs in like Turkey or Mexico. That's why all the dudes going over there and getting the Turkish hair plants. Because it's cheap and it's the same quality. Over here you'll pay 8 times that. And that's just one thing. All the girls going to Dr. Miami or whatever, not really in Miami, but Dominican Republic and all these places getting a BBL and all that, it's because our health insurance is trash. And obviously, I'm using the BBLs as an example. BBL is not a health-related issue, okay? For if you're watching this, your BBL is not a priority, okay? But you get the point I'm trying to make. So in closing, I'm not going to keep you guys here all day. Do what you can, and then do a little more. One step at a time. Keep fighting.